got some super dope parts that just came in from our partners at Cusco, and they're actually making a little trip down here to drop them off. We'll show them what came in. Some of the Cusco parts already arrived from Throtl. We ordered these, what, yesterday afternoon? And they're already here.
This is the most expensive parts rack ever.
Yeah. And then the gentleman from Cusco is here to deliver the rest of the parts to us. We've got a lot of stuff coming in.
A lot of really cool stuff going on. We have a beautiful set of coilovers and a ton of chassis bracing.
Yeah, these are actually a new product to us. These are Revel is the name of the brand. Very nice quality. The blue actually matches the theme of the car, which is pretty cool. And these are called their Touring Sports Damper. 8K front, 8K rear. These Revels actually came with covers for the coils as well. I guess these are to keep debris and elements off of the threaded bodies and the springs, keep it from corroding and stuff. These are also finely adjustable, which is cool, and we also have top hat camber adjustment in the front. This also has an extension for the adjustment knob that goes on there. Then you just drill a hole in your package tray, and that way you can make adjustments on the fly without having to pop open the trunk.
This is a cool trick.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
The other pile of bits we have here, so if you guys aren't familiar, Cusco is a Japanese brand which mainly makes chassis bracing, limited slip differentials. We did end up ordering pretty much every chassis brace for the chassis that they make, which includes strut tower bars, all kinds of under chassis bracing. As you can see, the pile goes on and on and on. A lot of really nice stuff. And the idea is to make this thing handle like it's supposed to. And one thing we found with the Mustang when we built it was adding this type of stuff actually goes a long way in chassis rigidity and making sure that when you flick that car into a turn, you're not feeling all this body roll and sway. The car is just going to kind of pivot and go the direction that you're trying to go. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the bracing and get all that on, and then we'll toss the coilovers on and get the right height adjusted. And then after that, it's wheels and tires.
Everything you see here is available on throtlv.com, so head over there. We have February deals running. Use code FEBSAVINGS for up to 15% off your entire order. Every dollar you spend is going to get you one entry to win our EVO 10 sweepstakes car plus $20,000 cash. So go get yourself some performance parts and let's get started. All right, so we got our first brace on. What's cool about these is some of these braces actually replace factory braces. So this guy actually went something like that. And so not only is the brace reinforcing the subframe and the controller mounts, it's actually replacing some of these little more anemic factory bracing.
You know what we do with this?
In the bin.
In the bin, Quinn.
In the bin, brother.
In the bin.
In the bin.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there.
So now that this is on, we can keep working our way back. So this kit, some of the bars actually have these, which are pretty interesting. So some sections on the chassis you need to pick up a bolt point for, but it's not actually set in the chassis. So they use these.
So it's like a blind nut insert.
Yeah, I've never really seen those before, which is pretty cool.
JDM thing.
Yeah, so there's a hole you need to pick up. So you slide that in there.
Get it stuck on everything on its way through.
And then it pretty much pops up the other side, and then you have a nut back in.
You can see it.
Which is pretty trick.
See I'm moving it there?
Yeah, those are pretty cool. So
then we can just either cut it off or
bend it up.
Bend it up. Yeah.
So it also has some 4.5mm spacers we need to add there. and set that up, and then she'll have a nut in it. It's pretty interesting. So there are a few contact points on the frame rail that actually will be getting these little guys. Pretty neat.
I wanted to interrupt this video just to let you know that it has been a busy week, it's been a busy day, and it is my favorite time of day. It's time for lunch. I'm looking forward to lunch today because our guys over there at Factor have sent over a couple lunches for all the guys here at the shop. Well, as most of us know, a big chunk of time can be used buying the food, prepping the food, cooking the food, and serving the food. Well, Factor takes a lot of that equation out of your hands, and you can go about your daily business, and all you have to worry about is heat and eat. Really nice thing about this is when you receive your order, all of your meals are individually packaged, ready to heat up and enjoy. They have keto, calorie smart, vegan, and vegetable-based proteins. And the best thing is they have a huge menu that is constantly evolving and changing, so you're never eating the same thing if you don't choose to. I have set aside the salmon with couscous, tomatoes, and a corn salsa, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if you want to save yourself the time, the hassle, and have fresh, healthy meals delivered to your doorstep, head to go.factor75.com/throtl120 and enter the promo code throtl120. That's going to save you $120 off your order. We want to thank Factor again for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it.
All right, so we got all of our Cusco stuff installed. It looks awesome. We're gonna move on to getting these coilovers on. And then once the coilovers are on, the last piece that will go on will be the front strut bar. I'm gonna grab one. I think we're gonna knock out the fronts and then we'll move on to knocking out the rears and get this thing low. So we got to take off the other side. So with a lot of coilovers, the spindle height will be significantly higher. So when this is up, the spindle will probably be about there. On stock suspension, the droop is super low. So what can happen if you're putting coilovers on one side, you'll have the stock suspension on the other side, so the spindle height will be super low, and the sway bar will bind it up. So this assembly shouldn't be that heavy, but the sway bar is starting to load it up. So unless I go for a lot of force to try and get that up that high, it's really hard. We're gonna disassemble the other side, and it's gonna make putting this side together super easy. Okay, so now that that's out, our sway bar is not gonna be binding. So this side should be a lot easier to get up to height. A little bit.
It's too low, dog.
Yeah, heavy.
We too low.
Big ass brakes. I didn't even have to jack the side up because the sway bar brought the entire side up. So this isn't bolted to the coilover. You guys remember how before it was like way down here? It's like down here somewhere. So that's a sway bar. That's why whenever you do coilovers, it's easier to do kind of both sides at the same time. Because with the sway bar attached, each side will kind of follow itself or follow each other. So we don't have that far to go now, which is nice.
You already smoked the hoodie. It's smoked now. It's done so.
I told you it was.
I was like, hasn't even been 10 minutes.
They want us to wear this and then they want me to put the coilovers on. Right. Yeah, I'll change it.
Wardrobe. Can we get wardrobe out here? We need a new hoodie for Quinn. Ay, niño.
Just got that today, but
You tell him, well.
got it today, man.
I'm changing. I'm changing out this hat.
Alright, there we go. We put on a different hoodie.
Continuity's all.
It's part of the game, baby. Changed my hat, changed my jacket. It's the next day, you know? We're back.
Were you communicating with the moon?
Yeah, ET.
Damn.
Decibel damper.
Sheesh, it's like a CB radio right there. Oh, Mickey's whacking me with the...
Dude. Sorry, coming through, dog.
So we've got our coilovers completely installed. I'm gonna throw the wheels back on it, get it on the ground and kind of see where the ride height is. And then from there, we're gonna start making adjustments. I wanna slam this thing. No one's around here to tell me not to slam it because Mickey never knew how to meeting. So I think I'm just gonna slam it.
Slam it, bud!
Yeah, let's go. I got the stock wheels on, we got them tightened down, and I haven't even taken the car off the lift. I haven't even put it on the ground yet, and it's already got way better fitment than it did from the factory.
Bro, you can't lower
Look
that.
at that, look at that.
You can now put this on the floor, dude.
That is way less wheel gap than on stock suspension on the ground. This, Nate was like, give me one finger on the ground. It's there already.
Yeah,
It's
you
not even
got
on the
one
ground.
finger on the air. Oh my God, bro. That's not gonna work, bud.
Nah, it'll be perfect.
But I do want to see it on the floor, though.
Let's take it down. Let's take it down. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I want more tuck than that, though.
He's still on the rack.
Is it?
Yeah. Which means it's gonna be even lower than that.
I like that. That already looks really good. That's soft. I almost want that to go lower in the back still.
No, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah, see? Will's on my team. The front's actually okay. The front's not too bad.
The back might be okay once we push the wheel.
We need some more offset, but the front's okay. The back, I want it lower. How are we on? Oh, we got room. We got room. It looks a little bit lower in the back, actually.
Yes?
Should I lower the front more?
Oh yeah.
Lower the front, lower the back?
Dude, just do you, Quinn.
So that's a yes. I dropped the front by 1/2 inch. I was gonna drop the rear by 1/2 inch, but they maxed out. So the rears are now maxed out, the fronts are lower 1/2 inch. For those of you guys who have never played with coilovers before, the coilover body height does not have a 1-to-1 relationship with the front or the wheel. So if you lower the coilover shaft body by 1/2 inch, it doesn't lower the car by 1/2 inch. So it's just kind of playing with it to figure out what ride height you want. So I'm gonna drop it down, get the boys, and we'll see how it looks. Yeah, that is, oh yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, this thing looks sick, dude. Let's get Ricky, let's get Nate, let's get the boys, let's bring them out here, see what they think. Ricky, come look. Nate, EVO Slam, come look. Nah, it's perfect. It's maxed out in the rears.
Really, I like the front.
The front, I think is good.
I think we should match the back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's low. Where's your little stick?
I'm gonna fit that finger.
Hey, don't be talking about my stick like that, bro.
Let's see how.
Oh, queen stick. Yeah.
Is that not what you wanted?
That's what I wanted. Looks dope.
So we still gotta fit the wheels. The new wheels we haven't shown anybody yet. We still have to fit the body kit.
Dude, that looks so good, bro. That looks really, really good.
I mean, besides the fact that the wheels are inset about 80 mil.
Yeah, I'm talking about just the height. Like height?
That's definitely a more reasonable height.
Twin style.
Yeah. I like this. I really like this. I'll drive this all day
I
long.
gotta have some more offset.
But once the offset style, this thing's gonna look
Like
so
height?
mean. It's money.
It's pretty dialed. I'll give it to you. Where's your little pointer guy? Finger that gap for me, yeah? Get in there, get in there, get in there. Ah. All right, let's go front. Yep.
It's about one finger, I'd say. This thing is gonna look gangster.
We got the older, we got the younger brother and we got the older brher.
Did you bag this thing or did you do it on
No,
coilovers?
this is static. This is hard park static, dude.
I don't know.
I don't
but
bag it. I don't.
so low.
It's so good.
It looks good though.
No, it looks really good.
I had it way lower.
Really?
I had it maxed out in the rear, yeah. So I raised the front, so I made it a more reasonable ride height. I raised the rear 2 inches, and I raised the front 0.75 inches. That's what this is. You see that rear, Sean? It was 2 inches lower on the strut.
Dude. It looks like aired out right now.
All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. We got our EVO sweepstakes car fitted with a full Cusco underbrace system. It looks absolutely insane. And then of course the Revel coilover systems, which are fantastic. It lowered the car, it looks so freaking good, and it complements the chassis bracing really well. So obviously we haven't driven the car yet since we just freshly lowered it and got it off the lift. As soon as we're done doing the body kit, which is the next thing to come, then we're gonna go through, dial in the coilovers. We may or may not need to adjust the ride height depending on how the kit fits. And then we're gonna get a full alignment done and this thing will be ready to jam. So I haven't driven the car with the coilovers on yet. I'm very excited to. I hope it exceeds my expectations for these. They already have, they're really nice. So stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna be mounting the wheels and tires on this thing and working the body kit on. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm Mickey today.
That should be it. Mickey just turns into Sean, and I do the promo, and then the video starts. And we act like nothing happened.
Go for it. I feel like I'm gonna laugh, and that's the only thing that's gonna me up.
Yeah, it's a process, bro.
All right, everything you see here is available on throtlv.com. Use code FEBSAVINGS all month long. Let's get into today's video.
You just sound so monotone.
I gotta wake up. You guys literally took like 45 minutes to do one intro.
Stuff's pretty sick, huh?
Yeah, it is. Woo! Cusco. I love Cusco color. It's like intense blue. Super sick.
So, this is the install guide.
Oh, sí,
Yeah,
mira, este es para la barra de al frente, esta es la de abajo y la del lado. Y este que está aquí es este de aquí. Y ya.
¿Sí?
Entonces, ¿ves? Aquí está el ejemplo. Y aquí tienes que cortar un poquito. Eso es lo que dice, ¿verdad?
What just happened?
He was reading it for me because I
Don't ever call me that
I
ever
read
again.
that.
Disrespect.
I want to go eat lunch, so somebody's going to be here for 5 hours doing the intro. But I don't have to. No, man. I can't try.
Yeah.
So this was just for the memes.
I was saying, I was just.
I don't think the ride height's gonna stay like
I would just leave it like
No, I
this
think it's
until
definitely-
until we have the wheels
The
and
back's
the
definitely
body
gonna
kit.
come up, but yeah. I think for now she mad, dude. That look right there. Oh
What spring rate is 8 and 6? Yeah, so we're not real sure what the spring rate is. Just kidding. Wait.
yeah. So 8 and 8.
8 and 8.
8K front, 8K rear.
I was wrong, as always.
Oh.